Maybe that's because he's got the players in him, he's got the team shape, he knows there's no European football, and he's starting to see what he wanted to see. And, like, it's very difficult to say, OK, brilliant, against a Norwich and Burnley, but against a Tottenham side, who still themselves are finding their feet with a new manager and what they're going to do with their midfield, a striker that doesn't seem happy. But saying that from Arsenal's point of view, he started to see the fact that they're going to play the kind of football he wants, and they want to move Martin Odegaard in particular. I think that he's somebody that when he came on loan, I thought that we wouldn't have been able to afford him, or someone else maybe of a higher pedigree from where Arsenal are at the moment would try and get him. But for us to get him, and the way he played today and the way he will play for us, like the way he played against Burnley, Norwich, he's exactly what we need. And Thomas Partey alongside him with the pace of Emile Smith-Rowe, Saka, Aubameyang. You know, he is somebody that gets in there and he controls the game, the tempo of the game, gets himself into those clever little pockets of space where he gets, and he's so good with he's so technically good. He's not rushed, and he always makes the right pass for us. That's what we need.
The other side of the story is, what disappointed you the most about Tottenham today?
Well, I think on the ball there was, again, a void of ideas. There was a void of getting through the pitch. We said before the game, when you were talking about Arsenal, you know, a few months back, I was thinking, that's Tottenham at the moment. They're struggling to get out from the back, through the midfield, and then to get their best players on the ball. Harry Kane's just not at it. You know, there's no hiding behind it. Harry's a fantastic player, and he's got to get himself back. If Spurs are going to get into some good form, he's got to get his energy back. He's got to get his enthusiasm back. He's staying. He's got to, you know, the move didn't happen, so you've got to get on with it. He still looks to me as if he's smouldering a little bit. He's not no zip to his game.
How do you manage that?
Well, you don't manage it. It has to come from within him. There's no one there, Nuno, no one in the staff's going to actually bring that out of him. He might sit him down and have a one-on-one chat with him, but the lad's got to look at himself in the mirror. I'm sure he doesn't want to play this way and go into England games, for instance, but he should be doing that for his pride. And at the end of the day, he's a wonderful player, and he's going to come back good again. And if he gets a goal, I'm sure he'll be off and running again. But he's got to make better movement. He's got to hurt himself physically more now in pushing himself. And the thing is with Harry is he's done so many good seasons back-to-back. Not carried the team, but he's such a good influential player. For me, it's the other players that have got to step up now. They've got to give him better opportunities. They've got to create more. They've got to play better. So your likes of your Moras and your Ndombeles, and then
Bergwijns,
Son,
all of them.
Bergwijns, all of them players have got to really come to the table and improve their game. It's not so much about Harry Kane. Harry gets a goal or two, he'll be off and running again. He's got to get his mind right, though. He's got to get his enthusiasm and his love for Tottenham, and all them things have got to come out in his game. But these other players have got to create for him. They've got to do some hard yards for him, because in the last few seasons, it's been on his shoulders.
Get it back to the start Arsenal made. I mean, the first goal came so early, and a big moment for Emile Smith-Rowe. Yeah.